What's up, everyone? Steve here from Bold Music. Today, this is a really cool video, I think. We're going to talk about simplifying bass lines. Now, that little intro thing that I was just playing, that was just me noodling around in the key of G. Now, it might have sounded half decent, but that was actually an example I was playing of what not to do on the bass. Now, there is a corresponding article that I wrote to go with this video. Read that and you'll get a feel of what I'm going for with this. It's not really a lesson per se. It's more of just kind of going over really what not to do on the bass and how I kind of learned through trial and error and just playing with a lot of musicians, sort of what the job of the bass is supposed to be. Now, don't get me wrong, like I do not like boxes. I don't like to say that, well, you can only, root note on the bass, like way down on the low end. Like I am not that kind of bass player. I don't like when anything musically is put into a box where there's not room to kind of expand and experiment. But if you are playing in a band, you do have to put your ego aside and you do have to really just lay down a groove most of the time, especially if you're playing with, just a straight ahead rock band, a blues band, even like a funk or R&B band. A lot of the time there's going to be a lead singer, a lead guitar player, horn section. There could be tons of other musicians that really have more of a role as lead instrumentation, and it's our job as the bass players really to make them look good. I'm a little bit biased, but behind every great band is a great bass player, even some of the ones that maybe don't get a lot of the attention, like John Paul Jones from Led Zeppelin. Even Paul McCartney can be a little underrated, I feel, sometimes, because they didn't really stand out all the time, but they were phenomenal bass players, and the way they played, kind of accented all the other members of the band. So again, that little thing that I was playing at the beginning, that was not a simple bass line. That was everything but. That was me falling into the trap of playing guitar on bass. Now, that again, if you're at home playing by yourself, playing to a backing track, do whatever you feel. It's fun. I still do. I mean, it's fun. It's fun to kind of play guitar on bass if you're just kind of, in your room doing it by yourself. But if you get into a band setting, you're really going to want to lay down more of just a groove-oriented bass line. So I'm going to start off again playing just over that G, and I'll start playing busy again, but then I will simplify it, and you're going to see the difference. Even though there's not a bunch of notes going on, I guarantee you the simple, funky bass line is going to sound better. And there you have it. I'm assuming that you saw and heard the difference. When I first started, I was still, playing all those notes, going up and down, really just really playing scales, really. I mean, there wasn't a whole lot of feel to it. It was just fast. Then in the second part, I really locked in that groove, and I mean, I thought it sounded a million times better, and that will also allow you to do some cool things too. I mean, if you notice, I wasn't just playing totally in the pocket. I mean, I did the little that little thing right there. You know, if you play less notes, if you're not going all over the place all the time, it will still leave room for you to do little cool things like that. So again, not really so much of a lesson, more of a little guidance that I've learned through, you know, just gigging and having some people straight up tell me, hey, you know, you're a good bass player, but play less notes. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you got something out of this. Until next time.